Hello and thank you for joining us for another Aimstor quick tutorial. Today we're going to be discussing CDP and backup, putting together a couple of operations into a single policy. So first off, we're going to go to the Aimstor policy definition screen that you see here in front of you, and I'm going to go ahead and select path as my first classification that I drag and drop here on the screen. If I like, I can go ahead and enter the path by clicking the folder icon down here, selecting a machine, and then waiting for that machine to come up. I'm going to come over here and click on User File Share, and I'm going to go ahead and add this path to all nodes. Not just this particular node, but I'm going to leave it to all nodes because I want to set this up for my file server group. So I'll add that path, I'll close it, and then in addition, I'm going to grab documents. So I'm not going to grab all the data over here. I'm just going to grab the documents that are within this particular path. And document extensions are located here at the bottom in the attributes section. My next step is to go over here to the operations section, and first off I'm going to grab CDP. I want to have a recovery point objective for all of these types of documents within this file share down to 1 minute. This is going to allow users to go back, and if they mistakenly delete something that had certain changes, they can go back to 1 minute, 3 minutes, 1 hour, whatever it might be. In addition, I'm going to have another operation here for backup. This one is going to be once every 4 hours, and I'm going to keep this one for 4 months. Okay, if I click back here to CDP, you can see that I'm just keeping the CDP snapshots for 24 hours. The retention on backup, when I click on backup, you can see is going to be for 4 months. I'm also going to create another backup and just toss it down here. This one is going to be once a week, but I'm going to keep this one for a full 2 years. That way I'll have, at the end of 2 years, a rolling 54 set of snapshots that'll go back all the way for a full 2 years to show whatever recovery point I want to go to. I'll save this, and I'll call this docs user file share. We'll save that. Next step would be to go over here to the data flow screen and find that group of file servers that I want to apply this policy to. So I dragged it over, and I'm going to go ahead and click here on that policy that we just created. Next, because this is a continuous type of backup and CDP operation that we're doing, I brought over the continuous data mover, and as you can see, I just dropped it right on top and it connected. Next, I'm going to go ahead and bring over the repository that I have in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the deduplicated store here, and I'm going to bring all the operations, the CDP plus the 2 backup snapshots. So keep in mind, I may have 3 different snapshots going on over here. However, there's no load on the file servers or really on the repository. It's just a new pointer that creates a snapshot. Because I have another repository off-site, I'm also going to be bringing that guy over here, and this is a WAN connection. I'm just going to go ahead and drop my second backup over there. So I'll have long-term 2-year retention backups here locally and also remotely. My next step would be to go ahead and click Save and Activate. All the file servers that you see here in this group and these 2 repositories will then begin a synchronization, and then after that they'll be transmitting changed bytes of data in real time from that point forward, provide me with all my RPOs. That's it for today. Thank you very much.